Happy Thanksgiving from Ridgehaven Homestead. You know, the homesteading life is a hard one. We do a lot of things that a lot of people don't always understand. All the growing, all the canning, all the work, the building. Sometimes we get exhausted and we wonder if it's all worth it. But then there are days that we look around and something just kind of hits us. And it did that to me this week. Everybody's been sick in our household. This sickness ran through. It came to stay, and it's really knocked a lot of us down. And so not all of us are even completely back on our feet. But one blessing that I really noticed this week was my jars of home canned stuff. Soup, potatoes, tomatoes, green beans, things that people gravitate to when they're sick. And so many times when nobody had the energy to cook something, we could grab a jar from the pantry shelf, and we had even something as basic as applesauce. And I tell you, when you're sick, somehow that home canned applesauce really hits the spot, especially on a scratchy throat. So I've been super glad about the applesauce and the soups that I've canned over the last 2 years. A tomato soup that I made with just blended pureed tomatoes and basil added has been something that's really hit the spot for a couple of my guys this week, because sometimes when you're sick, something so brothy and simple just really hits the spot. So we've used a lot more jars than usual. We've even dipped into some of our jars from this year, which is a no-no. I usually have a rule against that, but Greg was craving something like okra and tomatoes, and we did have some of that canned. And so I was really glad that we could grab it off of our pantry shelf. And so our shelves are not like completely overflowing in our pantry. We don't have everything even completely set up, but we have the blessing of having canned what we've grown, and this week has turned out to be blessings overflowing. It means people don't have to cook. It means we have a ready meal that's simple and nutritious, and it came straight from our garden. And so, yeah, it's just a reminder, stay with it. You don't always see the reason. Sometimes you think, well, I can just go to the store and it's, maybe cheaper, and maybe you think it's just as good. But I just feel like there's something special about when you can it yourself, that home canned goodness that just kind of does a body good. So I just wanted to share that. I hope you are all having a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. We have actually postponed our Thanksgiving because of illness, and we've agreed to pick it up in a few days when all of us hopefully have our taste back and our smell back and all those good things, because who wants to eat a wonderful meal with not being able to taste it? So enjoy your family gatherings, enjoy all the wonderful food that you've prepared, and just remind yourself of all the good work that you've been doing on your homestead. If you have a few jars that you've canned, treasure those, save them for something special. If you have many, just be joyful that you have had the strength to be able to put those things up and grow your own food. And yeah, let's keep counting our blessings way beyond this official day of Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful day, everyone.